Welcome to the COMC Community Spotlight Show, of course, presented by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. And our guest this week, Michael Sutyak, right?
Yeah, you did a good job.
With the Camdenton Free Store. I've been having problems.
Raising Hope Free Store.
Or the Raising Hope Free Store,
Yes.
okay, which is in Camdenton,
Yes.
off of Old Highway 5. And you help run the Free Store in Camden. And I'm telling you what, we were talking just a second ago, you're all fired up and excited about it, man.
I cannot speak enough about the Tezaks and what they created in the
Yeah.
Free Store. They are the coolest people I've ever met. I got to travel around the country and figure out where I wanted to be, and I met Judy, and the rest is history.
Just like that, yeah. And when I was reading over your bio, the thing that struck me, I'm a big sports guy.
Yeah.
And you're like a former Division I college football player at Kansas, right?
Well, yeah, Big 12 football, you know. It's I had the opportunity to play for a couple games till I hurt my knee, of course. But I was a long snapper, and I really got to experience a lot of life through football.
Yeah, well, which is pretty cool because that's not something a whole lot of people get to experience, playing major college football and all of that.
You get to be a
stuff.
1%er at some points in your life. I think everybody has like a talent. So I definitely got to play with a lot of great athletes. And, you know, you go from like high school football to Division I, and it's just like a completely different ballgame.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
like the speed, like I'm the fastest guy on my team, not quite, but almost, and going to be the slowest guy on the team. You know, like, you know, there's 280-pound guys running faster than me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's quite incredible.
Won a state championship in high school,
Lost
you lost that? Okay.
Yeah, my little brother won it. I
Bad
did not.
memories
Yeah,
there, huh?
no, definitely wouldn't take anything away from that time I had with the guys.
Experiences. Okay, so the Raising Hope Free Store in Camdenton, it's right off of Highway 5 there, and you help run that. How did you get involved with the Free Store?
So, funny story. I was living in my car, actually, kind of just living life. I got to follow the Civil War paths. I kind of I saved up some money and ended up being able to do what I wanted. I kind of retired opposite of most people.
Right.
And so a police officer came up to me in Osage Beach and handed me a card for Compass Health.
Okay.
And we kind of like bantered. He took my ID and, you know, like ran, make sure everything
Make sure
was
you were good.
Yeah,
All right,
for
yeah.
sure. Officer Stark is his name. He sent me to Compass Health because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do next in my life. I'm just kind of like floundering, I guess, to a certain extent. But I'm proud of it. I'm not like trying to hide anything when it comes to that. And Compass Health ended up sending me to the Free Store to sleep at.
Interesting.
So I just totally drove my car to behind the Free Store, contacted Judy, and they let me stay there.
Wow.
And then after that, it was hot. It was July, and I had my dog with me. He just turned 11, so it's pretty cool. It was hot, and Judy asked me if I wanted to sleep in her office, actually. Because climate control is a thing in the middle of summer and dead of winter when you live in your car. It's kind of crazy. And then I ended up sleeping in Judy's office for about 2 months, and the Tezaks graciously then asked me to be a manager at the Free Store and live in their house for a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've seen it from both sides. You've
Yeah,
seen
I
it
get the
from the side of need and the side of giving.
Yes,
right?
and it's I still like appreciate that. Like I almost miss sleeping at the store, like being able to wake up and then work the store and you know, process clothes, go pick up furniture and stuff like that. But you have to grow, and the Tezaks give you that kind of opportunity.
Yeah. So okay, the Free Store itself, who utilizes the Raising Hope Free Store? Who is that for?
It's for people in need.
Okay.
And I would say, but everybody is welcome, right? So we have people who are millionaires that walk in there, and people who don't have a dollar to their name. And we've helped over 4,000 people.
Wow.
In the past 365 days, 1,900 families.
Just in the last year, 4,000 people?
Yeah, so, and that means anybody from CADV to Compass Health calls me. I work with the school system. I did want to bring up Super Cat Fest for kids. They donated over 100 beds, brand new beds, to people in need in the Camdenton school system. You know? And like Brett Dunn is the guy that actually runs it. He's a counselor out there. He's a great guy. So it's incredible.
So it's not limited to just poor people or just rich people. Anybody can come in there if they want to look over and stuff.
We're a nonprofit 501c3, so if you do end up donating, it's a tax write-off for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So it's called the Free Store. Do people get stuff for free? Do you have to pay for it?
So we have a boutique area, right, which is kind of like more needs, not wants, right? Or wants, not needs, however that goes. And so like we have like a suggested donation area, but outside of that, like the clothes are free, the furniture is free. And so it's just, you just have to be able to pick up the furniture. So like sometimes we go to an affluent part of the lake and they donate their whole house worth of
their furniture.
They just bought the house and it came furnished and they don't want it and they want to redo it. And so like that's the kind of quality that is given to us.
Yeah.
For over 10 years, Jack and Judy have been doing this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And really the lake area is very unique in that sense, where that happens a lot, where somebody buys a lake house, whoever sold it doesn't want the furniture, they just leave it there.
Yeah, and we get to go, like, I mean, I've done whole houses, like multiple houses, and people just continue to donate, and like we thrive through, the blessings of God, and like and that's what Judy would say. It's not, the Free Store is not black and white, it's a gray area.
Okay.
It's where you want to, it's comfort, it's a second chance, like in, third, fourth, fifth, 50th chance.
Yeah, absolutely. But for the grace of God, there go I, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Everybody needs a second chance at least once or twice. Or three
I mean,
or
I'm
four,
a sinner, so
5 times. Yeah. Okay, so we're talking with Michael Sutyak, who helps run the Camdenton Raising Hope Free Store, and we'll continue to talk about that, learn more about what that is when we come back on the COMC Community Spotlight Show. Central Ozarks Medical Center, voted Missouri's best and best at the lake, is recruiting team members due to growth. Amazing employment opportunities for both medical and non-medical positions with competitive salaries and outstanding perks. For more information, go to the Careers tab at centralozarks.org. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Join a leader. Join our team. COMC, where your health is our mission. If it's happening at the lake, it's happening on Lake TV. From the polar plunge to festivals, parades, aquapalooza, and boat shows, Lake TV has it all. Even the granddaddy of them all, the shootouts. If you're looking for places to party, things to do, or even a new home to move into, you've gotta love Lake TV. Welcome back to the COMC Community Spotlight Show. We're talking about the Camdenton Raising Hope Free Store. It's Michael Sutyak with us, who helps run the whole thing there in Camdenton.
I'm the manager. Jack and Judy are the directors.
Yeah. Jack and Judy Tezak, kind of their vision, their dream that they put all this together.
Yeah, and they said, Jack is somebody you can't say no to. Like, he's going to do it. Like, somebody told him he couldn't run a free store, and he did all the paperwork, and he even has it set up to where if somebody else wanted to start a free store, he'll tell them how to do it.
Yeah.
And he's, oh gosh, what a cool guy. Just interesting. One of the most fantastic brains you could ever talk to.
Yeah, great people, and Judy's just got a heart of gold.
Oh gosh, Judy, don't even get me started on Judy. She's incredible.
So you mentioned earlier Super Cat Fest. How are you guys involved with that?
So it's just like a charitable organization too. So they have donated a lot of money towards the free store, ended up paying off the mortgage of the free store.
Wow.
So then we used the free store, the brick and mortar spot, we used that to buy a men's transitional house.
Okay.
For guys, like me, that just need a second chance and are good guys and passionate and trying to do better and figure out, you get a 2-year lease when you sign on, and it's very affordable for the area and creating a new life. It's, I love the guys that are in the house.
That is so cool. And again, talking about second chances, it's just kind of offering people a second chance. I was reading some information about the Raising Hope Free Store. I mean, obviously you give away clothes and furniture and stuff, but I saw you guys even give away cars and boats.
Yeah, we gave away, we were donated a boat we're looking to sell right now.
Okay.
It's like one of those like speedsters, Sea-Doo boats. So we're asking $5,000 for it. So if anybody is looking for a boat, it's in good condition.
I'm sure there's a few.
Yeah, it's a good area for a boat. And then, we gave away 3 cars. Super Cat Fest donated a car, and then Jack wrote a grant. And we got an extra $5,000 and ended up giving that to a family who has utilized the free store since they got here. They came from Louisiana.
Yeah.
And they came from a domestic dispute and ended up, just not maybe the best of circumstances, but they totally utilized the store to what it's there for. They ended up adopting a couple infant twins recently, and we ended up buying them a car through the grant that Jack wrote. So it's,
wow.
Yeah.
There are so many amazing stories that walk through that door almost every day, right?
Yeah, it's like we have a God bell that we ring, it's just like somebody's looking for a microwave and somebody donates a microwave.
Wow.
It's like, and it happens so much, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Obviously, if you're running a free store, you're not in it to make money.
No, nobody gets paid.
So everybody's a volunteer there.
Yeah, everybody's a volunteer. And people don't understand that. Like, it's like such a gap in society. It's like, no, we are trying to help at all costs.
Wow.
And that includes we have like 17 or 18 volunteers. We even have guys that did community service through the court system and come back.
Wow.
And are still volunteering on their own free time.
When you were telling me earlier,
And women.
And women, that right now you're in a good place with volunteers. You don't necessarily need more volunteers right now.
It is such a great group, and if you could get in there, I recommend it. But it's a happy medium for everything we need. We were able to run the store. At least 7 or 8 people are there every time we're open.
Wow.
For free,
For free, volunteering.
And that doesn't even count like people that come in on our off days that help organize. Ron Koser's a great guy. He's like 77 years old, and he comes and puts the donations away. It's just he runs the book side of it, and it's like, when I say books, like reading books. We have it's just the volunteers matter so much, and I think we need it as much as the community needs it.
Yeah, kind of feed off of each other.
Yeah, and just understanding where its place actually is.
And while you right now have enough volunteers, there's probably a turnover where you need more at some points and stuff like that.
Yeah, obviously.
How about donations? You need donations. You need people to give to the free store.
Yeah.
If they're interested in doing that, how do they do that?
Well, obviously monetarily, you can give a check.
Give money to the free store.
Yeah, and we are 501c3, so you get a tax write-off if you want to do it that way. Donate your furniture. I love drop-offs. I love not having to go pick it up, but
which you do. You go pick it up sometimes.
If it's I try to. It's like a recycle. It's just like quality goods going back into the community. Stuff that people don't necessarily want to sell or anything like that. We want the quality, and it's so important to the store, because when you're less fortunate, you want to have nice things, and and that's what the store does. It gives nice things back. Yeah,
and again, that second chance opportunity. Where is the free store?
So it's if you're coming into. I'm relatively new here, so Old Highway 5. We're in between. We're in between the Casey's and the Chuck Wagon.
Okay,
on that strip.
That's a perfect.
Grace. Jiu-Jitsu is next to us. So.
It's right in there, and it's right on the east side of Old Highway 5 in Camdenton.
Where the sun rises over it.
Everybody knows where the Chuck Wagon is.
Yeah, I know.
We're right. So you're right in the middle there. And if somebody wants to call, or is there a website people can go to?
We have a Facebook. That's probably where you're going to get most of our hours, and if we're closed because of snow day or something like that. And obviously the store number is 573-525-1420.
There you go. And you could probably talk to him.
No, you're definitely talking to me or Judy, and we are, Judy, again, is the heart and soul, but I like to be a part of it a little bit.
There you go. Michael Sutyak helps manage and run the Camdenton Raising Hope Free Store. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for joining us for Lake TV's Community Spotlight Show.